Moon look crazy. Let's get class set up for today. This rising. This awakening, I should say. Oh shoot, hold on. There we go. How we doing, family? How we doing? Reflections, as a matter of fact. How we living today? To the people that are joining, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Even though you actually don't have to. But class ain't gonna get started just yet. We're just going to listen to nature real quick and let our thoughts gather. Let us think about what the youth is going through, even though we are youthful in our own youth. Because what is youth in the first place? You know, we're all young, even though we're old as hell. Infinite, like an infinite age, even though we're ageless. It's like, how does energy age? How can energy age? You know, it's like, how you put a number. What's crazy, then, we already going into, like, that's the intro. We ain't even, not yet. Ricky, I appreciate you for following, thank you. But to all new people here, how we doing? Thank you for liking as well. I appreciate that. Whoever just liked it, you don't even have to do that, but thank you for even doing that. So I appreciate you. Ricky, thank you for the gift. Oh shit, just a number one badge? I appreciate you. Damn, thank you. But if you're new here, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the family. And today we're just gonna be talking about the youth and and also this is like a continuation to a part 3 of my YouTube. So this is like a YouTube video. If they suspend this live, the video will get made on YouTube. At this point, there's no need to complain about what's inevitable. Because, like, when it comes down to speaking your own truth, it'll always get shut down. It'll always get suspended. Who cares? Just keep working harder. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. There's no point of us crying or whining about change that won't change. So it's changeless. There's no point of changing something that you can't change. You can't change an elite deity's mindset. It's just not going to happen, obviously, because I mean, if that was the case, you would be elite as well. But what is elite? But when it comes down to the youth, oh yeah, before we even get into it, you know, to my YouTube subscribers, exactly, that's why I boss Mass 24/7. Thank you for telling me that. But to all my people on every social media platform, thank you for watching. It's your boy Divine Messenger. I'm back with another live. To all the new people here, welcome in. If you're new to this live, you know, did you know the CIA started rap music? That's old news. But first of all, they're a part of rap music anyway. But to all the people that are new here, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in for another live. If you missed these lives, this is basically a perfect time to note that there are no teachers here, but everybody's a student to their own teachings. So you are teaching me what your mind already knows. So I'll basically be talking out of your mind. If that doesn't make sense to you, just go and leave it live right now, because there's no point. But when it comes to the youth, us as the older generation, we have to be able to understand where the youth come from. We have to stop being inconsiderate of their feelings. Literally, it's all news to you. Lots of people have no clue the influence our government has in covert ways. Yeah, I mean, I know that, but by us talking about that, what is that going to do? People don't care. But therefore, keep on speaking. I don't really care. I wasn't talking to you anyway, so I don't care that you don't care. So now, as we get older, we have to change what we can't change. So it's like, be quiet, leave me alone, weirdo. We have to make sure that if we are going to help the youth in their ways, especially teenagers or kids, we got to make sure that us as adults, we have to be able to be confident in our ways. We have to be able to actually hear what they're coming from and where they are coming from as well, because a lot of them do have abandonment issues. By that happening, a lot of people, it's like, if you're a coach, for example, you cannot expect that a kid won't combat your ego, because of course if you are narcissistic, if you are logical, you'll be able to know the game beyond the spiritual sense. How you doing? Hey Rick, how we doing? What's good, my reflection? How we doing? Peace, love, prosperity. My fault. That was a crazy introduction. Peace, love, and heavenly abundance to you and your family. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. But we got to understand that, like, as a coach, or even as a spiritual guy, I'm cold too. But you cannot get mad because a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, they talk against your program. That even goes for a parent as well. And I'm not even a parent telling you that. How is that possible? So if your kid, your child talks back to you because they figured they were right and you were wrong, that's actually okay. Because a lot of times, we gotta understand that, and I'm finna get into the sun, but I'm fucking shivering and shit. I got shorts on. Woo! We gotta understand that a lot of times these kids just want to be heard, and they don't have that ear to listen, that somebody can listen to. So because of that, we had to understand that no matter what, how we're doing, reflection, Guala, I appreciate you. Heavenly abundance to you and your family. Give our love that of our time, ourselves. Facts, Gloria. But because a lot of times these kids, like, so even though there are people who have 2-parent households, but they don't have 2 parents in the household. How is that possible? There are a lot of kids out here that have 2 parents in the household, but it don't seem like they have 2 parents in the household. So they can't even go to their dad for advice because their dad is probably present, but not presenting himself to his son or his daughter. And mothers too. There are kids who have mothers, but their mother won't hear them out because they don't like the male version of their child. They only like the feminine version of their child. And a lot of times these kids are looking for an outlet to speak to, but they don't have nobody to speak to. So by that happening, it's like they're talking to their friends on social media. And once this happens, this is like when they're just like, okay, well, nobody's listening to me, so I'm just going to vent on social media to the point to where somebody's unconscious opinion or ego will validate my opinion so that I can feel better about myself. But once the camera cuts off, once the phone cuts off, who are you really as a 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old, even a 10-year-old, 10 to 18 years old? Who are you? Some people do not know, which is why if we are older than the generation that's looking up to us, we had to be able to be somebody to look up to, meaning that you had to look up to yourself and nobody else, because what's the point of looking up to somebody that doesn't even know you? I'm 21 years old. Hey, to flip that around, you're actually 12 years old because you don't act like a grown man. But I'm not talking to you anyway. I'm talking to your ego. So it's like, and the thing is too, if you're an adult and you don't care about the youth, you're the problem. You're the reason why the youth are just like this, because you can't even take care of yourself in the first place, and it makes sense. But it's like, for the people who do love children, for the people who do love taking care of the youth or teenagers or kids, adolescents, it's like we gotta understand that when you do have kids, or if you do have kids, you have to be able to really understand why they're speaking like that, because you don't even know what goes on at school. You have to actually ask them and talk to them and make memories with them. So it's like, what are you going through? Who talked to you that way? Okay, explain to me why. If they don't want to explain it to you, give them that space and that time for them to come to you, because a lot of them are shy. A lot of them are nervous to speak up for themselves, and they don't have that voice because they're not using their throat chakra. So a lot of the times, love children. You're weird. You have to love your enemies as if they're your neighbors. Facts. I thought you was a dude that sang Panda. Okay, cool. At least I have a house, at least I have a car, at least I have a wife. That's what's up. That doesn't make you a man, though. But, and then once you connect with them beyond school, connect with them on their sport. Thank you. I sent 400 likes. We didn't talk about these subjects. No, I appreciate you. What's your name? Ta? Or Tay? I don't want to say Ta. Tay Speaks. Thank you so much for the likes as well. You didn't have to even do that, but thank you. But no, this is for real, because it's like, if we look at how kids vent, how teenagers vent, it's like they don't have love at home. So when they go to these sports, like for a coach, for example, or a guidance counselor, a therapist, it's like, if you're going to have somebody in your presence, give them that time that they need, because these kids need valuable time, because they're obviously spending it on their phones 24/7, and they don't even know what the hell they're looking at. So subconsciously, they have internet personas that aren't even theirs. So you're adopting practices that aren't even yours. And then when somebody combats your ego, you get defensive about it because you're actually a weirdo. And it's like, people are on YouTube searching up things that don't matter. People are on TikTok looking up things that don't matter. Instagram, Twitter. It's like you keep on seeing these things every single day. all you're doing is projecting negativity onto your egos to where you get paid to hate on people. And it's like you're hating on your higher self, basically. So as you get older, all these choices that they're going to make, they're going to be shooting themselves in the foot. And the elders are going to get mad at the youth for acting the way that they act. But the thing is, though, we allowed them to act this way, and it falls on us because we have to make sure that we heal ourselves. Because if we don't, then the youth will have nobody to look up to besides their past self. So it's going to be a constant generational spell that we are not going to be able to break. So even as they get older, they're going to have their own family, and it's just like the cycle will keep on going with different adults that were actually teenagers, and a lot of times too nothing but kids that are still adults as well. So once these adults are still in their kid-like nature, now it's like all they're doing is projecting their past thoughts onto their future kids, and then their kids adapt the same practices every single time. So once they keep doing that, it's like, okay, so now my mom and dad they're not shit, so I'm not gonna be shit. And then that cycle will keep on going. And then before you know it, the year 5000 come, it's like we still have not broke down this spell. Why? Because we are manipulated in our ego every single day to the point where people do not seem to comprehend what's subconsciously going on because they're not smart to it, obviously. So a lot of people are offended by when you are intelligent or when you are beyond intelligent to the point to where you should want your kids to be at a higher spiritual level and physical level, way beyond the average human being. It's not even a good or bad thing to be average, but being average is like being like everybody else. You should want to be beyond the average person. You should want to be out of the norm. You should want to be out of the box. Why would you want to think inside the same box as everybody else? That makes no sense. So that keeps you stuck with society in the crab in a bucket. So if you're still stuck in the crab in a bucket mentality, your kids will never escape that bucket that you can't even escape. So if you can't even escape your own bucket, how can your kids escape it? Oh, they can't, because they don't have nobody to look up to. Facts, people are jealous of me because I'm smarter than them. Literally, and what's crazy, you're egotistical for thinking like that, but you're not wrong for saying that. So you have to walk with humility as well. So you're not wrong for saying that because I actually agree. You are smarter than everybody. But the thing is, though, there's always somebody smarter than you, and that's okay. But either way it goes, we're all idiots. Like, there's nothing but information in this facade. So there's no truth in this universe. Thank you for whoever just followed me. Your name is Claire. I appreciate you. Jealousy, a punk ass trait. On God it is. And what's crazy is ignorant, because it's like, how are you jealous of your own reflection? So it's like, if you're jealous of this man that you don't know, you're jealous of somebody you don't know, which is yourself. You don't know your higher self. Do you believe in God? You basically just asked, do I believe in myself? Yes, I believe in my higher self. So this is exactly why we have to make sure no matter what, like when kids argue, if they don't want to apologize to you, let them develop that accountability piece to where that one day they will apologize, because there's just sometimes that teenagers will never want to apologize for the lack of accountability because they don't know how to develop that. Their dad can be standing right there and not teach them any accountability in their life. And it's like you can't even get mad about that as a coach. All you got to do is just say, you know what? I love you, bro. I love you, sis. Like, I love you. Like, because at the end of the day, they need that love. Like, they're coming to your practice as imagine you're a coach. Doesn't matter male or female, you're the coach, you're at their practice. They always come to your practice, but it's like when they do something that they thought was right, you combat it as wrong. They're tired of hearing that. They're like, man, coach, I've been doing everything you said. I do this one thing and I'm wrong for that. It's like you gotta hear him. It's like, you know what? Okay, let me hear you out. Just go to bed. Yeah, Jojo, just go to bed. Why are you still here talking to me? Your existence means nothing right now. Be quiet, weirdo. In the morning? What are you talking about? Oh, he's talking about this nigga. Yeah, he's still asleep. That's why he's talking about bed. We don't go to bed. Because even though we go to bed, we're still awake. And even though we're still awake, we're still asleep. So what is going to bed? What's wrong with this nigga? Niggas be ignorant, just talking unconsciously. They want to get attention. And it be grown men too. A lot of you grown men still be infatuated, just be sitting here staring. You're weird. You're weird. Go do something with your life, nigga. Stop watching me. Because I'm an idiot. Physically. Astral projection, doing it right now. Especially as grown men out here too. Especially my men out here, just talking. No, literally. But as grown men, we have to understand as well, it falls upon us. Hey, I appreciate you, DJ. Facts, brother. I appreciate you, 90 to being. Hey, DJ, what's good? I was trying to read the comment, like, what the hell? But because you said morning, like morning throws me off. But Rich Rising, DJ, abundance to you and your family. Make sure you staying safe out here. Always keep it on you. Pause. Grand Rising, how we doing, 9th? And what's crazy, to the people who are watching, I'm really just talking to myself through your mind. So forgive me for my thoughts. I'm just speaking out loud. You don't have to watch, but the fact that you're choosing to watch shows you that you're getting valuable information from my higher self. But as men, we had to know that men and women will all, I'm going to say always too, because we got to understand too, a father figure. There are a lot of people who don't have father figures, but they have a father that is a figure in their life, somehow, some way. Do you believe in God? I just answered that question. Yes, I believe in myself, my higher self. But you just asked, do I believe in Satan? No, I don't believe in my subconscious mind. That's what you just asked me, Justin Johnson. And I don't know why TikTok blocked that off. How can we manifest more abundance into our life? By being yourself and being authentic, loving yourself, loving your higher self, being awake while you're still sleeping, and going within. Stop going without. Because once you go without, you can't go within. Because you're without yourself within yourself. Now, we had to make sure that we had to walk with humility as men, as grown men out here. You have to be able to, for one, as a grown man, how'd you learn to think this way? I woke up from my dream, from my nightmare. I just became conscious of my subconscious mind. So basically, I make my ego submit to my conscious mind. So I'm more dominant than my subconsciousness. And I just learned. I'm always outside. I'm always sun gazing, always drinking water, always fasting, always working on myself. Literally, I give my light to Almighty God, or whatever you call God, or my creator. So yeah, and I had a spiritual awakening too. You know anything about seeing locations from your dream in real time, rehearsing moments from there too? Yeah, I'm basically doing that right now. Like, this dream is a manifestation I had last night. And it was just a continuation for like my videos that I make. But I'm basically doing it right now. So every location you see is a dream. Literally. Which is why, like, for example, it's like, so if we combine quantum physics with the physical existence right now, basically in a quantum realm, you're already doing what you thought you did, even though you didn't do what you think you are doing. So you already did the life that you already lived. So you are already dead, technically speaking. But physically, you haven't comprehended that yet, which is why you have to live every day like it's your last. Once you do that, then you're able to understand that, oh, okay, my dreams are my reality, meaning that if I am dreaming, I'm never going to wake up in my own dream. Why? Because it's an infinite circle of life. So therefore, it will always come right back around. Your thoughts are recycled every single day. So it's like that you're living right now. It's already recycled from your subconscious mind. It's a projection from the goddamn moon and from Saturn and from other planes of existence as well. And meaning that too, you are also like, you're a hologram. So you're not even a real thought process, but you are a real thought process in Almighty God's mind. So the ego defines your reality. So therefore, if you are asleep in your subconscious mind, you will not be able to wake up consciously. So you'll be asleep your whole entire life. Literally. Do you read the Bible? Yes and no. He clearly doesn't. I don't know who you're talking about, but so yeah. And then physically, once we go within and we're able to help young men find themselves, and young women as well, then we can find that equilibrium within life as well. Have you ever contacted astral entities? Of course. I'm talking to one right now. Like, they're right there in front of you. They're all of us. What do you mean? It's like, if you mean contact in the form of like for example, just meditate. Or for one, open your eyes. They're everywhere. They're not hiding from you. They're right in front of your face. So yeah, you can contact them too. And you do, actually. Even when you look into the mirror, they're right in front of you. When you look at these kids, they're right in front of you. They're just smaller versions of them. Look at your parents, they're right in front of you. Look at the TV, they're right in front of you. Go outside, standing right there, walking among you, talking to you unconsciously, on purpose. On purpose, they live. You had the letter M patterned in the palm of either hand. I'm not answering that question. On the Nakai, you basically just asked about yourself. Like, we are fallen angels. Duh. You should have been known that already. But these are great questions too. Now to the women as well. Actually, no, to men and women. We both had to awaken. Like, there's no point of us even coming together, if it's like there's no point of us coming together building a family if one of us is not subconsciously awakened. So it's like, how we doing, Wayne? But it's like you can't be with this partner if you know they're not on your frequency. So why are you procreating with somebody who's below you? Like, make it make sense. It's like you're shooting yourself in the heart at this point. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna dim my light for you because I'm infatuated by your physical, but I don't know you spiritually. So because I don't know you spiritually, I don't really care what we do. I just want to get married with you. I just want to have sex. I want to have this family with you. Boom. But then 10 years down the line, when that dopamine release is done with, now you're just stuck in your phase. Now it's like you get comfortable. It's like y'all don't go out no more. It's like y'all always arguing. The dates ain't been up to date. Shit not going well. Now you made a kid. This kid answering, and it's just like you just answered the question I was going to ask. That shit crazy. So now it's like, okay, at this point, the kid don't know what the fuck to do because he and she got both parents in the house, but it's like, hey mom, can we do this? No, I don't feel like it today. I just want to watch TV. You said that 2 months ago. You said that for 2 months in a row. It's like, so then you can't get mad when your kids sneak out the crib. Why? Because they just want some attention. They want to be heard. And they can only be heard from their friends. So you can't get mad if the outside influence is influencing them. So you can't even get mad to exactly toxic household. That's exactly why teenagers, it's like, imagine you want to be an athlete. So all my teens watching this video on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever the case may be, even on TikTok. If you want to be an athlete, how do you say you want to be an athlete if you're stuck in the house all day playing the game, on the phone, sleeping, taking a nap, smoking, masturbating, talking back to your parents, gossiping, mesmerized by people who don't care about you? How do you want to be an athlete if you are stuck in the household? You have all these emotions built up and you say to yourself, I'm going to make it out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I want to be just like him. I want to be just like her. Okay, cool. But you are having, so for one, thinkers and doers. You have too many thinkers. I think I can make the NBA. I think I can make the NFL. Or I think I can be a boxer. Man, I want to be there one day. I'm going to be there one day. That sounds nice in your mind. But a doer will get his and her ass up and go actually hit the gym, go run, go hit the sand dunes, go run a mile, go run the track, go run the football field, get some shots up, get 1,000 shots up, go throw the football to somebody that they know, tennis, something. So if you are young and your mom is paying for a roof over your head, for you to eat, drinks for you to drink, a bed for you to sleep on, you telling me you want to make it out for her and him, but you don't want to make it out for them because you really shouldn't. You should make it out for yourself. But look at your parents working. Aren't you tired of seeing them working? Therefore, you have to be able to push yourself. You cannot expect a grown man or woman to help you enhance your life. It's not going to happen. It's not. So being infatuated by figures who don't know you, that makes no sense because it's like you're watching scripts and then you're not even noticing the script that you're watching. So it's like you're watching games that are professional, but it's like you're watching spells. Are you just now catching up to the Truman Show? Let's wake up. It's like you should not get mad because your favorite player missed a layup for the game or he missed a touchdown catch. It's like you shouldn't get mad. It's a script. So because of that, your life will be scripted. Are you ready for that? Some of you are not ready for that. Some of you are not ready to touch 328 million. You're just not ready. Why? Because once that money hits your life, who will you become? What are you trying to become? Not even that. They pull the strings. So if you're going to be in these doorways or in these fraternities or these executive offices, who will you become? To get to that position, you don't just get to that level just off of just skill. Are you crazy? If you get there because of skill, then that means go to LA Fitness, go to a random park. I guarantee you'll see the same exact Michael Jordan or LeBron James playing at LA Fitness or at the random park by your city. Come on, man. And they mad at Gen Z for going out acting like they on GTA, they bored. Thank you. I mean, come on, teachers. Right, people need to chill, eat chili, cheese, and dogs. Who eats that? Teachers and athletes' yearly income should flip. Hey, Wayne Bruce, come on, man. Stop talking common sense like that. I'll slap you for saying that, bro. Come on, man. You're making too much sense. Come on now. But that's the thing, though. This real shit. No, this is just common sense, baby. No cap. I appreciate you for saying that, though. And that's the thing, even with but the thing is too though, there are some teachers who they should not put up with that shit. Like we got kids, even I know y'all be seeing them videos too where you got kids now,
They slapping teachers just because they say take out your headphones. They beating up on teachers, calling teachers out of their name. It's like I've never seen that when I was in school. So it's like, and I graduated in 2016. So when that happened, I've never seen no shit like that. So I didn't see the flip of like social media and stuff, but kids beating up on teachers, and I done seen fights in class and like that's normal in high school. But like a teacher, I've never, like a nigga never thought to do that. So when I see people doing that, kids doing that, I'm like, it's the household. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Everyone excited to play GTA 6 like we're not in it. Oh yeah, this is GTA 6. Yeah, that's the thing too. When that game comes out, there's going to be so many subconscious programs that aren't going to go outside. But I will say this. You should get on the wave up. If you want the bread, be on the way with GTA 6. Meaning you better stream that. Go on TikTok and stream it. YouTube stream it. Like do whatever. So I'm putting you on free game. Like you better live stream yourself playing that game because people don't have a PS5 or Xbox One, truth be told. So they're basically going to watch clips. If you just get on the clip wave, I'm giving you free gems, my nigga. Oh my God. If you sit there and you record those clips and you can have no followers, somebody's going to be like, oh, this dude's playing GTA 6. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, that's so, bruh. Like, come on. Now they're consuming your content for free. But some teachers not the same how it was back then. You need to let them know. Yeah, hey, Miris, so you're right. This is a fact. There are some teachers who don't deserve that title. And for one, there are no teachers because we're all students to our own teachings anyway. So a lot of these teachers do suck because you can't even connect to like for one, if I'm a teacher, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody come into my class, I'm gonna look around. I'm like, you know what? Y'all look tired today. We got a test, but guess what? Open book. You can't fail. If you fail, I'm gonna pass you to failing. But you still gonna pass. Like you ain't gonna get like that top grade, but I'm gonna make sure you get ahead because teachers don't know what like we're all going through. Like some of them do, but some of them don't, and we don't understand what they're going through. But it's like we're younger than you. It's like you can't go back. Like why are you arguing with a 15-year-old when you're like 40? Come on, fam. Like just let it be. Let their ego, like their subconscious mind they're not even talking to you. They're actually projecting. So as we get older, we got to understand that they're actually projecting what they are listening to themselves about to themselves. You just said Satan loves me. But, okay. But yes, Yeshua does love me. Or Yahshua, whatever you want to call your higher self or your ego. So it's like we had to, for one, and give tough love too. Because all this soft ass shit, like for example, tell my athletes, because I'm a basketball coach. So tell my athletes out there. I swear to God, if you are driving to the lane, you get fouled, and you lay down on the ground, and you look at the coach like, Coach, he hit me. I'm going to sub your ass out. If I'm the head coach, I'm subbing your ass out. So it's like, I think to myself, nobody's going to help you up. Even to my women out there, nobody's going to help you up in life, period. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You have to understand, when you get knocked the fuck down in life, get your ass back up. That's how hard life is. Like, that's how hard life has to be for us. Because if it was that easy, if you were making every layup, why play basketball? If you were making every touchdown throw, like if you were just throwing touchdowns back to back, why be a quarterback? It's too easy. You like imagine you had a zen for your arm for throwing touchdowns or shooting threes in real life, so where you never miss a three. What's the point of playing, my nigga? If you can't miss a three forever, there's no point. You're that elite. You're too dominant. Pause. So we need more leaders in our country to stand up for the truth of trigonology. That's a great perspective, but I say no, because power. What did Young Thug say? First you get that money, then you get that power. Literally, literal. Bro, when niggas are saying these spells, you gotta read the lyrics, bro. These are nothing but spells. So when carbonated beings, when we get money and power, oh my God, we are deceitful. Like imagine if you are a loser, like you have no friends, no family, no nothing. You get some bread, you get some friends, you get some yes men. Then you get women saying yes daddy to you. You never heard yes daddy. You're a loser. You're a nerd. Now you got 10 women in a day saying, I love you, daddy, this and that. You like, oh man, stroking your ego, Come on, man. Come on. That right there, that breeds nothing but destruction. And then when they're influencing, oh man. Oh boy. Oh man. We got a problem on our hands now. We got 380,000 churches in the United States and 8 million children in poverty. This is sad. And you know what's crazy? Out of all them churches, what are they teaching us? This is a church. We don't need to be in a building to praise God. why God is everywhere, even outside of us and inside of us. You don't have to go to like, I ain't gonna get into that church. Yeah, because they're gonna have to suspend me if I talk about that. You already know how that shit get. But that's the thing. And I'm glad you said that title. So that's our temple. We had to understand too, if we can't take care of our mind as parents, so I'm not even a parent, but just to the parents who are listening, to all the people who want to be a parent, even as a young man, young woman, we had to be able to literally heal our temple. We had to heal what we eat, what we watch, what we listen to, what we say. Because subconsciously, they do hear what we say. It doesn't matter where you are. Like, imagine telling your kid, get the fuck away from me. Damn. Hey, mom, get the fuck away from me. Damn. That's 2 dams in a day. Hey, mom, dad, get the fuck away from me. Say less. Say less. That hurt, right? That hurt. Hey, dad. No, not right now. I don't want to play. Next day. Hey, dad, No, not right now. I'm busy. Okay. Hey, dad, Not right now. I'm busy. Can't you see? You're right. I'm sorry. My fault. That shit hurt, boy. That shit crazy. Like, that's 3 my bads. Like, as a kid, you know, why bother? You're always busy. And so now the dad, like, how long have I been saying that? Since I was 5 years old, dad. Oh, shit. You've been saying that. Bro, come on. Like, it's like and then when our kids tell us that when they get older, that shit hurts even more. Because you did not listen to the inner child in your child. You didn't, and that shit hurts. So now, imagine if you don't even apologize to your kids till they're like 40. That, it's like, hey, dude, I can have a thought or a fear of something, then I will see an ad on it. Cause trauma. Thank you, dog, saw it. Oh, but because you see the ads, it's because our algorithm is their algorithm. Is like, they stole our algorithm, basically. So when you have a thought, when you say something, the universe repeats it on the internet, because like they're telling you, oh, so I like this shirt right here, and then next thing you know, you go on Instagram, you scroll, you see an ad of that shirt that you like. They're watching you, nigga. Like, they know you. We don't gotta go into that, but they know you. This shit get deep, bro. But like, that's a different conversation. We in days where children raise their self and grown folks to realize the problem. Yes, and what's crazy, Swovey, our parents are the problem. The adults are the problem. We are the problem. And why? Because we are problematic within ourselves. And we always will be. But if we're not conscious to that, we're done. We're done. And we should be. Because it's like, once we're gone, like, it's like, and the thing is too, the cycle will keep continuing. Because not everybody's perfect. And for one, if somebody was to ask, how can society shift into financial freedom? It's like, fam, if over 8 billion people, actually, if every adult in the world came together and just said, what happens if we stop paying bills? I don't know. Let's find out. But it's like, people fear that thought. People fear that perspective of what if. Fear missing out. I've been paying bills for too long. That's all I know. I can't do it. Sorry. So you're okay with being a slave. You're okay with your kids going to the Rockefeller school system, learning about bullshit. Got you. Okay. My fault. Yeah, a diploma, a degree means something. Cool. But it does not define how smart you are. There are people with master's degrees and they're still idiots. How is that possible? There are people who got doctorate degrees and they're still killing people by accident. How is that possible? I thought you were perfect. Wait a minute, my bad. We just got titles placed upon subconscious thoughts. Crazy, bro. We harvest our own energy and we're unconscious to it. What's the topic in class today? The youth. I've been saying that one day everyone not going to work will shut everything down. We're just in a free world jail. Check this. No, literally. Like, it's like Monopoly. Get out of jail free card. Like, even when you get out of jail, just like in SpongeBob, when the police officers, because I think SpongeBob and Patrick, they stole a candy bar or a balloon or something like that. They got arrested. He said, come in there. Boom. They came in there. He said, all right, time's up. But like, nigga, that literally. So even though you're behind bars and you exit out the bars, you're still behind bars mentally. So it don't matter anyway. Like, they could throw us in the slammer for a day. Let us out the next day. It does not change shit. You're not free. Because what is freedom? What is it? We define that physically as a man-made concept. We will never be free mentally. As long as we have an ego, we will always be enslaved. And who allows it? We can't say the government because we always want to blame Satan. I'm so tired of hearing that name. We always blame a scapegoat or a title, a subconscious thought. We always want to blame that nigga's enlightenment. We always want to blame God. We always want to blame our mom. It's your choices. Our life is ego. Our kids are our past ego. So futuristically, if you are in the future currently and you can't heal your mental, if you can't heal your logic, basically if you can't heal logic, your kids will resent you as they get older. Because you did not teach them any type of guidance. So where now your grandchildren won't have any guidance as well. So now you'll be raising your grandchildren as your kids. That shit be so crazy. How are you raising your grandchildren better than your own kids? How, bro? This shit is amazing, bro. The ego is amazing. I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, let me read y'all comments. Jail was actually the most stress-free time of my life. That's so crazy. The ego is how people become great at things. And what's crazy, contradict that. If we work on ourselves and then come together. Isolation is the key to becoming awake, then we come together. Thank you, teachers. Y'all are basically saying common sense. That's not common no more. You're right. People can't be alone. Even our children. Imagine being in the kitchen, you know, you're talking with your teammates or whatever, like your team as a coach. Imagine it's like four of y'all having a conversation, boom, everything going great, everybody bonding. And I think your name is Sinai. I'm gonna call you Sin. I appreciate the gift. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. It's gonna be a great day for sure. Regardless of gifts, it's always gonna be a great day. Why? This is basically like church without the service. But imagine being in the kitchen with, you know, your team, right? And what's crazy, I'm speaking from experience. So that's why if you see me where I'm coming to like scenarios, I live through this shit. It's crazy. So imagine you're talking to them. Like they follow you on social media. They hear what you're saying. They also look up to you. They listen to you. But then imagine once the conversation dies down, everybody gets on their phone and they ask you, why aren't you on your phone? Imagine the conversation gets so deep, people stop talking and get on the phone and they ask you, why aren't you on your phone? Hey, coach, times have changed. Imagine a 17-year-old telling you as a coach, times have changed. You're right. That's when that conversation comes into play. Like, damn, you're getting older. Because it's like the things that they comprehend, we will never comprehend. It's like the shit that was sus to what we think is sus, to them, that's normal. Why are you judging me? Yeah, you're right. My fault, buddy. Whoa. I ain't know. Hey, my fault. Can you talk about fungus? Fungus is a cheat code. It's just a cheat code to where, like, for example, let's say this. Mentally, we're born thinking a certain way. We're programmed a certain way, as we should be. Many of us do not have spiritual parents. Actually, forget that. Many of us do not have parents that are awake of their unconscious spiritual experience. Let me correct that. So because of that, our parents are literally born asleep, just like us. So therefore, if your parents are born asleep, how will you be born? Asleep. Therefore, your whole life, you have to figure out the God within you, meaning that you will always be under a spell of satanic frequencies, of satanic consciousness, calling themselves God and Satan. Therefore, or Shaitan, ego, Prometheus, Yakub, Enki, Elil, Jesus, whatever you want to call your subconscious mind. Now, there will be a spurt in your life where you will have an epiphany, meaning that your epiphany will be like, oh, I'm supposed to do this. But then that epiphany will go away, because epiphany is a realization of what your future is supposed to be doing right now. So you decide. There's always that road. You sit there and think to yourself, I can go this way in life or this way. You choose a road. Either way, though, it doesn't matter what road you pick. It's still right and wrong. So now as you walk a certain road, you will meet. Some people will actually meet fungus. Once you meet this fungus, you will understand like, oh, as I take this fungus, I've heard stories, but let me experience it. Because now you are mentally ready to become awake of this simulation that you are asleep in. So imagine being born in a video game and you forgot about the video game. Literally. Now, as you're sitting in this video game, you take the cheat codes or the fungus, and once you take that, now you're, depending on what strand you get and the gram that you take as well, So the more you take, the more awake you become. So imagine how much I took. Therefore, that's exactly why people who microdose, you can't understand somebody who macrodose. Because, nigga, once you reach beyond 14 grams of 21 to 28 grams of fungi, yeah, my nigga, there's some knowledge that people cannot comprehend. They will kill themselves over this stuff. So basically, once you take the cheat codes, now you have, however much you take, you have a spiritual awakening. Once you have a spiritual awakening, to people who don't know what fungi is, think about Mario Kart, Mario, and Mario Bros. Think about the mushrooms, literally. So once you take the cheat codes now, you become spiritually awakened to who you always were, God. So now once you become spiritually awakened to who you always were, then you begin to understand like, oh, life is the mind. I had to tame my mind. Meaning that, oh, wait a minute. I'm dreaming right now because as I dream, when I go to bed, that's my reality. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to pray to God because if I said ye are gods, all of you, I'm praying to myself. Why would I pray to myself when I'm God? Why not just command my own life? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot how to manifest because I speak spells every day unconsciously. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Why do I stay in the house and let my thoughts clutter my mind? That's why I don't clean my room. But if I go outside and then to speak freely to my mother or heaven, okay, yeah. They're cheat codes for a reason. That's why they're illegal. If that was legalized, the world would be good and bad still. It won't change shit. It won't change a damn thing. And on top of that, if they do get legalized, that's bad. Because you know who can tamper with them. You know who's going to tamper with them. Like, man, Just think there's a list of every baby born in America. Exactly. So exactly. That's why they're illegal and alcohol isn't. Exactly. And so challenging to tame the mind, but I'm learning to still reprogram. That's the best thing though. And the thing is too, I'm gonna be honest with you, blue aliens, we will never tame our mind. How do you tame a lion? If you never tamed a lion, how do you tame a lion? And a snake? How? Shit crazy. If somebody took 15, I believe it. Because once you reach 21, 21 grams of fungi, that will make you live age restricted. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let me just keep ignoring that. Let me speak in code, basically. Do you believe in God? Y'all ask that every time I go live. You basically keep asking, do I believe in my higher self? Yes and no. Because who or what is God? If Satan calls himself that as well. You still think getting high is the key? No, nigga. Even if you're sober, you're still high. So what is getting high? What the hell do y'all be talking about? Drugs don't even exist, nigga. Everything is a drug. If you drink water, you're on drugs. If you go to bed, you're on drugs. If you drink apple juice, you're on drugs. If you eat fruit, you're on drugs. Like, what do you mean? Everything is a drug. Your mind is the drug. Literally. So what is a drug? What are you talking about? It's a vibration. Thank you. It's a frequency. Get tuned in. You don't have to be high. It's the definition of God. Your ego? The ego is God. Almighty, first of all, God is a thought. And Almighty God's thoughts. You are God. And God is a title on your subconscious and conscious mind. There's no definition. You create it. Literally. Hey, time check. Is it? Because I don't got my iPad. It's on the definition, King. I don't care. The hell, nigga? I ain't trying to please your ego. I don't care what the definition is, nigga. I made my own definition. Literally. But let's get back to the youth, nigga. They ain't slick. What are the spells? Every day you open your mouth, that's a spell. So, for example, you got kids and you tell them shut up, or like you keep on nagging them in a negative way, or you keep talking down on them, or you don't uplift them, or you don't ask them how their day is, or you don't ask how their mental health is, or you don't give them a hug. It's like that right there is an indication of like what a spell is. Like you're cursing your children. So it's like you have to actually you have to actually talk to them, give them a hug, and speak to them. Like, of course, I'm not saying be their friend, but be their parent. Like, be the friend and the parent at the same exact time, but be that figure that they can look up to. So, of course, don't try no shit. Like, stop giving them that leeway. Oh, yeah, you can stay out till 3 o'clock. No, you're not out till 3 o'clock. No, you're not. On top of that, but if you want to go and be out, and because, they're grown, they're going to do their own thing, right? So, when you come home, we're going to have a talk. We're going to have a talk. I ain't going to sit there and beat your ass, but give me that phone, give me that TV. Because, of course, nowadays, Niggas call child protective services on your ass, it's over with. It's over with. So I said that reading Adam and Eve's story. The apple is knowledge. Literally, and that's, you know what's crazy? Adam and Eve is nothing but your atoms evolving. So because of that, we had to evolve by eating the apple. So it was meant for us to be cursed. That's like, because think about, our mind is so bored, we had to make meaning out of life. If we didn't eat that apple, we would be doing nothing every single day. That's boring as hell. So Satan had to make something out of his ego into God's enlightenment. Literally. You should be more understanding of everyone's view. You should care of everyone's viewpoint. I do. But I'm gonna still talk my shit though. Like, what the hell? It's a difference from a curse word and a curse word. A cuss word is profanity. So profanity, like hoe, you get it. Female dog, all of that. A curse word is you'll never be shit, or you suck, or you're fat, or you're ugly, like, or you're broke. Like, you're saying curse words. Profanity is just when you're talking out of context. Like, either way it goes, it's still a spell. Doesn't matter. Like, and on top of that too, when we're all saying curse words anyways. You don't even gotta cuss. Like, you're always saying a curse word because the English language is a curse. So the wisest person in the room never spoke a word. That's the smartest person. So like, you don't have to talk to be smart. It's like, it's within your spirit, it's within your eyes. I get that. People be ignorant. Facts. So calling someone a female dog is a curse. That's a profanity. But still, calling somebody a dog, yeah, because there are actually dogs that are humans. Like, there are dogs that have human consciousness, and they're stuck in that consciousness because somebody cussed them or cursed them in their past life. Like, look at a dog and like look in the dog's like look at the eye. The eyes never lie. I can't even lie to you. Look at go to Petco, go to the park. Look at a dog's eyes. If they look at you, look at them. They're telling you something. But that's only if you have a high vibration. If you don't have a high vibration, you wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. So it wouldn't even matter. But when a dog is infatuated by you, like, if your energy is high, for one, babies will look at you. Women will look at you. Men will look at you. Dogs will look at you. Cats will look at you. They may even bark at you because either you got some demon form embodying your essence or you have a spiritual angelic frequency. So once they stare at you, they're looking like, hey, you are me. But to you, it's like, whoa, whoa. But to them, it's like, oh, that there's something about you. I don't know what it is, but I gotta bark at you so you can hear me, but you can't hear me. You can't hear me. But you see that dog though. Look into the eyes and you gotta look like, yo, are you a human, my nigga? Because there's some dogs, like, if you don't watch a dog, like, what does a dog do when you're not at home? That's why they make movies out of this stuff, because they're actually dogs that are, so think about like skinwalkers or body snatchers. I said, hey, dog equality to a dog from a car, looked right at me and Dan nodded. Love dogs more than most people. Facts, man. Hey, dogs are man's best friend and woman's best friend. Like, dogs are just amazing too. Cats as well, but dogs are just, I love dogs. But like, skinwalkers, bro. So with consciousness, you can literally transfer your consciousness into whatever you want, because consciousness is a thought. So you can think that you're a dog, and these elites can make you a dog as well if you toss your salad and stuff. But that's another conversation for another day. But you can be a dog. So now, depending on what you did, so it's like reincarnation. Whatever you did in your past life determines who your owner will be. Because you got to have an owner, because you have a mom or a dad. So as a dog, your mom or your dad adopted you. You live your whole life. Some dogs get abused. Some dogs get touched on. It's like, it's the same cycle, but to them, they can't speak about it. So imagine their pain. Imagine a dog's pain, getting abused, and nobody knows. Like, imagine, you can't even imagine that. So it's like, damn. So when you see a dog barking or you see a dog looking at you trying to get adopted, it's like you want to buy all of them, but you can't. You just can't. But if you could, would you? But then if you do that, why not get paid for it? It's like, at that point, what are you even doing it for? Once you see a dog, you gotta look like, okay, if somebody did some grimy stuff in their past life, whatever it is right now, if they die physically, because you can't die, if they transcend death, they will reincarnate into whatever form that they want. So their mind or their spirit will say, I want to be a dog. Why? In my past life, I was a dog-ass nigga or a dog-ass woman or whatever the case may be. Boom. Your thoughts, your dream, you will start transferring your consciousness to a dog format. So you'll be a little puppy. You may be a German Shepherd. You may be a Shih Tzu. You may be whatever. A Dalmatian, don't even matter. You'll be a dog, though. Now you're waking up. We, as God pretending to be human, we think to ourselves, oh, look at the dog. The dog's like, but it's like, you know who I am. because you were just me before you died. So the dog is looking like, but it's like they can't say a word. The only thing that they're doing is barking. So as them barking, that's their English. So we're like, oh, you want to get adopted? The dog looking like licking you. That's the form to a love. Licking, jumping up and down, the tail wagging, the ears going up. Yeah, their frequency, they want to be around you because you give them that love that they never had before. So imagine a dog crying. Imagine a dog crying. You ain't never seen a dog cry. Dogs cry. So imagine a dog getting abused. It's like, what do you do? You gonna abuse a dog? Because, man. So, if you aren't getting yourself right, like unconsciously, basically, then the next life unconsciously, depending on what you did, because your choices do matter. Like, you're being recorded every day, literally. If you unconsciously do not wake up to your unconscious thoughts, in the next life, you know where you're going? Aw, look at the doggy. Welcome to the simulation. So now when you die as a dog, because remember, all dogs go to heaven. So you get a redo. Once you die as a dog, you get a redo. But guess what you'll be again? Hey, man, what do you want to call your baby? Wah, wah. Now you're 1 year old again. It's like, bro, you got to wake up from these unconscious choices. Because if not, your spirit will project your judgment onto Almighty God's thoughts. That's all Judgment Day is anyway. It don't even exist, because if you get judged every day, what is Judgment Day? Oh, I forgot. The English language or the English spell came up with that for a reason, to make sure to keep you walking on eggshells to be perfect, like Jesus. How you gonna be perfect like Satan when he's imperfect in his own perfection? Damn, that was a message. Oh my God. How you gonna be perfect and Lucifer's imperfection when he's already in perfection? How? You will never be perfect as your higher self. That's exactly why you're a human being doing it again and again and again and again. So if you don't know that as an adult, as a preteen, as a kid, as an adult, as an elder, you are done. You are done. No sport matters. Coaching don't matter. Therapists don't matter. Video games don't matter. School don't matter. The only thing that matters is you. Who are you? Without your name, your phone number, your social security number, your credit card, your debit card, without the money, without the clothes, behind closed doors, who are you? Bro, start a podcast. I was going to start one whenever like the following got up, but this is just common sense, bro. Like, I don't know, like this shit, does it not blow the subconscious mind? Like, just look at society now. What happened? We lost common sense that when for example, you can be at a job interview. You know how the icebreaker game that they do. So it can be like 50 people in the room, right? Imagine somebody saying their name, how many years they worked at the company, and a fun fact about you. Imagine when it comes to you, and your fun fact is, I teach people common sense. Imagine people getting shocked about that. Whoa! Who is this guy? Weirdo? What do you mean? I teach common sense. Have we lost it that bad to where we start dick riding it? Oh my God. How do you not necessarily believe in God but use his word to make points? Fam, God's a contradiction. I'm gonna say it again. When people ask, do you believe in God? That they are using discernment. Look that up. Discernment. When somebody asks me, do you believe in God? That to me means, do I believe in myself and my higher self? Why? God is my higher self. Therefore, it's a thought. God is a thought. So I believe in God, but I don't. Because if I don't believe in God, I'm lying to you. Contradict everything, question everything. I answered your question without you even asking it. So what are you talking about? People are sleepwalking through life, so you should definitely spread enlightenment to others. That's why I make videos damn near every day. Every day. He's speaking the truth. I learned all this from books when I was 13. You gotta be open-minded. That's a fact. Have you astral projected? Yes, I'm doing that right now. So basically, I'm having a dream right now through TikTok. I understand that, but I don't understand why you use the Bible to make points. Because the Bible is the best contradiction in the world. What do you talk? Are you just now catching up to the Bible? Even though the Bible is a contradiction coming from a contradictor or a contradicting manipulator that manipulates his own mind, by reading the Bible, it's the best false contradiction that's been stolen from seed scrolls and tablets in cuneiform. So the Bible is relatable. The basic instructions before leaving Earth. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Nigga, the Bible is the best false prophet ever. And it comes from your mind. So yeah, I read the Bible, but I don't have to. Why? The Bible is my history book. It's about me. Through a European's enlightenment. My fault. My fault. Wow, let me not even do that. It comes from the ego of fallen angels. Let me stop right there. God's acronym standing for generator, organizer, and dispenser of reality. So God's the consciousness. You can say that too. The acronym can be whatever you want. It can be, this is a good life. I appreciate you, Carly. Thank you. I wanted your answer. You gave it. I appreciate you. But, hey, can somebody give me a time check real quick? Because I don't have my iPad with me. I don't want to freeze the live. I just want to make sure we're on time. Just in case I hit every point. Because I was just getting thoughts out. But yeah, is it like 9? I want to say 9 o'clock, 9:12. Oh, we good. Thank you for that. So 4 more minutes and that'll be an hour. Yeah. So I appreciate that. Time is fake. Yeah, no shit, Charlotte. Like, let me subconsciously be asleep. 9:12. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's always that one person. It's always that one person. Like, I appreciate that though. But yeah, duh, time is fake, nigga. I know. But like, nigga, like you still gotta go to work. I hate people like you, bro. Cause it's like, how you gonna tell me time is fake when I know that already? Like, nigga, I know. Let me be subconsciously stupid. I told you, bro. No, I'm just playing, bro. You funny for that. You funny. Like, come on, gang. Come on, man. Like, you still gotta, like, you can't go to work and just, like, what, like, nigga, time is fake. Okay, you say that, watch your ass be homeless and shit, talking about some time is fake. Okay, yeah, it is, but come on, man. To these niggas, they don't care about no God. No, nigga, you better be to work on time. Like, come on, man. You tripping for that. But no, I really appreciate y'all, man. Like, I appreciate y'all. You know, I just want to make sure that we were good on time, but honestly, in conclusion, just help the youth because they need us. And if you don't have a son or a daughter, make sure that you are somebody that they look up to when you do want a son or a daughter. Even if you adopt somebody, make sure that they look up to you in a positive way. Because at the end of the day, we're all past memories in the physical form. I'm going to say it again. We are all past memories in the physical form. So think about it. If we are born to die, why even live? If we're not even alive in the first place. So we are thinking about our past right now in the future. So you have to make sure that every memory that you make today and tomorrow and the next day is worth it. And when you have kids, every day with them is worth it. So where when you're on your deathbed, your kids are looking at you like, you gave me the best life ever. And like, I'm so sad. Like, if, like, for example, like if I'm a kid and I see, like, I don't want to say that into existence, but knowing me, how I would say, it's just like, I really appreciate everything you gave me in this world. Like, even though you're about to lead this simulation, because it's like, I handle death differently. So I would just tell, like, my higher ascended masters through my family, I'll just be like, you know what? I appreciate your consciousness. You helped me dream a better dream, and you guided me into who I am today. Without you, I would never be who I am. And it's like, I really appreciate you, and I thank you. And it's sad to see you go. And of course, I would lie to you and say I wouldn't cry, because I know I would. But it's like, subconsciously, I'm just trying to comprehend why you're graduating from the simulation so early. That's how I'm going to say my conclusion to whenever that time comes. But that's the thing, though. We should be exactly. We should never mourn. That's exactly. We should never mourn in a funeral. Why? They're graduating. They made it. Want to help open the mind of foster care. Exactly, Blue Aliens. Thank you. You talking about you're talking Guapanese without the money. Thank you. Foster kids too, because they go through like that trafficking ring do them. Man, like that's why I'm saying, like, it's like, bro, we don't even know that half of it. We just don't even know. Like, some of these kids in these foster care and all that, they get trafficked for money, for physical pleasure, mental pleasure. It's sad. It's sick. It's sadistic, and they need help. So we got to just be that positive influence no matter what it is. And you don't have to be an influencer to give an influence. You don't. Just be yourself. If people make you go viral, cool. But stay true to who you are. And this is to all my content creators, all my entrepreneurs. New iPhone for the timer. But you have to make sure no matter what. Like, because to all my entrepreneurs as well, if you want to be your own boss, you want to have financial freedom, you got to do whatever it is that you love every single day without the money. Like, people only do this shit for money. Hey, where's the gifts? I want the, man, fuck the gifts, nigga. Look at our people. Like, the gifts will always come when you're true to yourself. So asking for money on social media, you're weird for doing that, and you're thirsty, and you're basically a prostitute. So it's like, why are you begging for money when you are currency? Why? You have the currency within you. So once you're rich inside, you don't need money to be rich. You're already rich inside of yourself. Come on, man. So we have to know that we are the true image of the Almighty Creator. That's exactly why they still talk about you. From the Bible, from BC, AD time period till now, you are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. That's exactly why if you were watching this whole live, many are called, but few are chosen. I am that I am. Therefore, this whole live was projected from your thoughts. I have no idea what I'm talking about physically, but spiritually, I'll be lying to you. I'll be lying to you. But I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for sharing the live. Thank you for liking and following. This live will be on YouTube as well. Got to hit the gym. You know, got to stay on top of it. Got to go meditate. Got to go sun gaze, be with the Creator. But I do hate social media, but I love it. Why? Because there are like-minded people just like y'all. So if you got more questions as well, let me know. We can get some more questions. We got I'll say 5 minutes of overtime. If not, though, 5 to 10 minutes of overtime. But if not, I can just go ahead and end it right now and just get my day started. Even though it's been started at 5 or 6. So, oh yeah, get up early. Stop getting up late. What are you doing sleeping in all day? Why are you sleeping in all day? Why? You wasting half of your day sleeping and you haven't accomplished shit. Imagine you getting up at 12 or 1 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon. You wasted half of your day being great. You're mediocre. You're mediocre. Talk about I got goals to reach. I want to accomplish so much. No, you're not. You'll get up at 3. And then you don't even... Get the hell out of here. I'm about to start getting pissed off, man. I'm about to get pissed off, bro. Do better, man. This summer, there is no vacation. Even though you're on vacation, there's no vacation. You know, and of course there's no questions, but of course y'all are just, I know some of y'all are just weird because y'all just wanted to hear the thoughts. I understand. But let me just, hold on, puzzle, hold on. All right, let me get it in there. Boom. All right, how to get the puzzle? Okay, they thought we were not present, but we are present. You are amazing. Nice to meet like-minded person. Have a great day. I appreciate you, Shauna. Shauna's awake. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. How do you find motivation after realizing this whole simulation was meant to oppress you? Ooh, Doc! Wait, pause. Whoa. Doc! Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, shut the hell up. What's wrong with you? All right. How do you find motivation after realizing this whole simulation was made to oppress you? So, you find motivation by being yourself. I'm going to keep saying that. Because, for one, life is ass. I'm going to be real. This is hell. But even though I know that, I'm not going to be a sulk in the mud and hey guys, how y'all doing, man? Just another day. Oh, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. No! I don't want to be around nobody like that because, you bring me down. And it's if I'm alive again today, I had to self-motivate myself. So I don't have to go on a YouTube video and be like, wow, I'm motivated today. Or Instagram. Wow, I'm motivated today. Thank you, so-and-so. No, I'm going to wake up. Let's get to it. What? What are we waiting for? Let's get to it. I'm awake. All right, let's do it. Let's be happy today. I mean, I got 2 feet, I got arms, I got 2 ears, I got a mouth, I got eyes, and I'm still blind. I mean, life is good. I feel good. You gotta be your own motivation. That's the only way. You have to look in the mirror and say, I'm having a great day, even though it's shitty. Get into a car accident, it's all right. I'm still alive. Somebody's foot get chopped off, it's all right. Nah, it's not all right because my foot chopped off, but I'm still alive. Damn. Man, damn. Yeah. Do you think psychic abilities is coming to the physical realm? Yes and no. But for one, you basically asked, Dog Side, that was a great question too. You basically asked, do I think common sense abilities are coming to the physical realm? No, because they are already here. Women do it every day. Meaning, when you see a beautiful, gorgeous, petite woman, when you look at her, for example, you're shopping, you're walking out, you're getting some food. You see something that you like. You see her. I mean, if you do like women, not to offend nobody, I know some of y'all like men, no offense. whatever you like, right? I'm not gonna describe a man for you, but you get it. But to my goddesses, right? So you see her, you look at her, and it's like she look at you, but you looking at her. She give you the signal like she looking at you, looking at your eyes. You looking at her, but you like, and she looking at you. She's still looking at you, mind you. Y'all. So like for example, you two are ordering something. She's looking like, let me have so and so, and let me get so like she's so shy to where she can't articulate her words to you and to the order. She has to focus on one. Her mind is too complex for that. You have to be the leader and say, well, for one, read the elephant in the room. You see she's ordering. When she's not ordering, then speak to her. Don't obviously talk to her while she's not gonna work. It's just not, come on now. So once she's doing that, she'll get her order. Then once she's done paying for it and all that, or as the process is going through, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I see you. That's all you gotta do. Niggas be like, how do you give game? How do you give sauce? Or what's the new word? Riz? Corny. It's in you, not on you. It's not that hard. It's like, nigga, it's like talking to a brick wall. Hey, how you doing? You can't get, and that's the thing too, rejection. If they reject you, they are rejecting themselves through you. So if you fear rejection, you fear yourself. Like, okay, you get rejected. Ooh. Oh my God, you're ugly. Ooh. Like, oh, you're broke. Ooh. Like, who cares? There's so many women. There's so many men out here. You are mad and sad about this one girl or man you'll never meet again? On top of that, if our divine creator is all knowing, all everything, our almighty creator knows what you were going through or what you were going to go through or what you went through in the future from the past currently. So why even get mad at what almighty God knew about you? Do you, do them, do you. So yeah, psychic ability's been here. You had to lead yourself into wanting to read her mind because she is shy. She is shy. Exactly. Women are our feminine mirrors. So as a man, you have to be masculine. You have to walk up to her. And if she says, no, thank you, or I have a boyfriend, she may be lying to you because there are some women with boyfriends who will still talk to you. On top of that, if you think you need money, you don't. You don't. You can walk in, you can meet her with a flip-flop on and one Nike sock that has a hole in it. But if she knows you, well, don't do that because you really you tripping. But if she look into your eyes, she gonna look at you like, okay, you gonna do something, but it's your energy. Energy never lies. So you don't need to have $5,000 of designer on. You don't need that. But you can't get mad when she says, money, please. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. You presented that in the first place. So that's your fault. Dudes get so mad when they get rejected. Like, bro, move on to the next. Too many out here for that. Exactly, Joey. And what's crazy? Men will kill women. There's some men who will kill women when they get rejected. That's why I can't kick it with all these niggas, man. If you want to kill a woman because she said you're ugly, what is wrong with you? And what's crazy? She's projecting. Not only that, though, that was a test. Truth be told, a lot of women, ignore that, don't laugh. Truth be told, when a woman sometimes says that, for one, she's always projecting, no offense, but everybody projects. But she's testing you to see how you react to that. So if you know you're not ugly, why get mad? Why get mad at a lie that's true to a liar? Why? Why get mad at a lie that's truthful to a liar when your ego is lying to you on a daily basis? So are you really ugly? No, what is ugly? What is that concept? Like, you feel me? So it's like, no, you're like, if you kill a woman because you got called ugly, you are ugly as hell. As hell. You are, and she was right. That's why she said it. Women are divine. Women are divine. Yo, speaking, no, this is common sense, you know what I'm saying? But look, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. You know, this is crazy, but this live will be on YouTube as well. It's in my bio. You're not slick, man. He gonna ask a question when I'm getting the conclusion. That's crazy. How do you tame your desires when you're fasting? Work harder. So what do I mean? Elaborate. Work harder, meaning, for example, I'm fasting right now. But what am I doing? Going live. What will I do after I go live? Go work out. What will I do after that? Go work. Go bond with the kids. Go
have games in the gym with the kids, get paid by the hour, come back, make videos, edit a video, post a video. And then when it's nightfall, oh shit, I can eat. Work harder. Don't worry about food because your ego wants you to eat. But what are you eating? Nothing but holographic codes. They're not real. You're eating air basically. You don't have to eat, but you should eat or you will die. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. Exactly. So therefore the food you eat is not even real, but you make it real. So what is eating? When you eat, you're eating yourself. Pause. When you're fasting from yourself. Fasting gets you to a higher heaven. So imagine being 3 days on a fast. Imagine how heavenly you'll really be. This spiritual shit really works. I'm not spiritual. How is that possible? Oh, I forgot. Having a spiritual experience. Now, no more questions because y'all not slick. I appreciate y'all so much. Stop smiling, by the way, but keep on smiling within yourself. Have a great, wonderful day. I appreciate you. Always remember, stay beautiful, stay handsome, pause, and always love yourself. Look into the mirror, do magic work, do mirror work, speak to yourself. If you speak spells every day, what are you not speaking positivity for? Oh, I don't have this big house outside, so I'm not going to speak a big house into my life. You're weird. You're not God, because God would never doubt that he doesn't have a big house. I have a mansion, or I have a halfway house, or a trailer park. I have a home. I have my own home. How you know I'm smiling right now? I am that I am. Literally, I'm everywhere and nowhere. This spiritual shit really works. Once you take 21 grams to 28, you don't know what I mean. This rabbit hole gets deep. So I'm going to leave it at that, because all I'm going to say is everybody you see is not real. That's why I call myself a divine messenger. Because what is that? That's what keeps me motivated in society. Humanity's evolving into superpowers. Are you really Superman without the cape? Are you really Wonder Woman? Or did they tell you that through Marvel? Why did Marvel spiritually awaken your enlightenment? Get tapped in, God. Come on. Get tapped in. This shit is like reading an ABC book to a 2-year-old. Literally, bro. This is fun. This is fun, bro. Knowledge is fun. Knowledge is power. To an extent. But you're not slick again. Stop doing that. Therefore, in conclusion, stop laughing, stop smiling. But I appreciate you for smiling towards yourself. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and sharing. More videos coming today. It's your boy, Divine Messenger. I'm gone. That was a great live, guy. No cap.